There are certain realities when you race bicycles for a living. Athletes get stronger and fitter. Equipment evolves. If you ride your bike fast enough for long enough, crashes will happen. If you're a serious athlete, hidden amongst your many aspirations before time and decay come for your fitness and your reflexes, is most likely the goal of taking your sport and making it your full-time career.
I'm very competitive deep down inside, and I'm gonna give it my all. Fully funding my seasons and, work winters to pay off credit card debt, and it's just the way it was.
The first 2 years of DWS, I was a privateer. The first year, I couldn't afford to make it to North America, so I missed those rounds. The second season, I committed a bit more, worked a bit more, sacrificed a bit more, and was able to afford to go over to North America and get those rounds in. By the end of the season, I had quite a lot of interest from teams looking to pick me up, and I chose Cube. The 2014 season, I still had to keep working as a UPS driver because my contract didn't kick in until 1st of January. So that was still quite difficult, and then 1st of January came, and it was just like a new world. Like, all I had to think about was training and just being the best bike rider I could.
Professional mountain bike racers aren't splitting the atom or curing cancer. Instead, the exchange of physical prowess on 2 wheels for a season's wages. The hardest way to make an easy living.
You're probably the nicest, most polite UPS driver I would have ever met.
Yeah, there's some days you can get grumpy.
But don't ever, not even for a split second, feel sorry for them. Earning your livelihood solely by the results on the leaderboard is significantly less bleak when your office looks like this.
The island, it looks like something out of Jurassic Park. It's just kind of got this mystical feeling to it.
Madeira would be Jurassic Park if instead of genetically engineering dinosaurs, the mad scientists were hell-bent on creating epic mountain bike trails.
It's always exciting when you get to go somewhere new and see what this country has to offer, and so hope the sun stays out.
We're in Madeira, sunny.
When I saw the rain, the weather forecast, all that, I was just like, oh, here we go, another one of these weekends.
It's gonna be another wet one, which I was fine with because I'm getting familiar with the terrain right from the get-go. Like, I enjoyed riding this stuff.
Yeah, I guess I do have an advantage in the wet. But I think half of it can be just a mental advantage because when it rains, people almost turn to me and go like, oh, you're gonna love this. This is easy for you. It's not actually any easier for me, but if they're telling me that, then sweet, thanks. Kind of hands a little advantage to me.
Psychology, fitness, technology. Racing at this level centers on maximizing mountain biking's holy trinity, a formula made easier once a racer makes the leap to factory support.
You gotta hop on that bike, assuming that everything is ready to go all the time.
You got to have a lot of trust in your mechanic. They can forget to do it one bolt, you're off into a tree and to hospital, so. You're basically putting your life in their hands.
We got 2 new full-time mechanics. We have Patty Young from Australia And then we also got Cactus Jack back. Kyle is Jared's mechanic and Patty's my mechanic.
I think Curtis is just as fun as me. I think we kind of fight off each other's energy.
Kyle sort of came on at the end of the year. The first race he worked for me was Aspen and had a win there. We worked together well for the rest of the year, so he's back full time.
It's a little weird, an American's working on an Australian's bike and an Australian's working on an American's bike, but I find it pretty good.
Patty's been great, man. Just plain old natural. Give him a jelly bean and he's just like bouncing off the walls.
You're fucking dead.
Patty abuse, yep. He takes it like a champ, though. He gives as good as he gets, so he's just basically a ball of energy. He's fun to have around for sure. Unloading water on him whenever you get an opportunity, doesn't matter hot, cold.
Hey, do that whistle with your...
Do that!
Why? Oh, why? We're gonna have to probably put a leash on him at some point.
Yeah. They never know anything. Nah, you can still tell. Damn it.
Yeah, we synchronized all our Garmin's, so we're just leaving on 1 minute intervals. Jared did 56, I did 57. We're just waiting for Cactus Jack.
Come on, Cactus! Get on the gas! He's here! He did a 56!
Just an extra minute.
To be successful, a racer needs to balance structure with freedom, focus with fun, all with the goal of optimizing on-the-bike performance. But what happens when things become less optimal?
For the red? Yeah, you're on. Okay.
Stage 3, second run, Jared takes off and I give him a bit and take off. The track was just embedded rock, you know? Fast. I just came into a section, front wheel left me and I just dug my shoulder right into the ground. It was a proper hit. I was like, oh no. Go to the hospital and got some x-rays and obviously it was broken, my collarbone. Just gonna come back for Aspen, Whistler, finale, and just come out swinging. But good luck to the boys.
Crazy.
That was hard. Why do they put the stage the most physical in the morning? It should be forbidden.
Every corner, just slide and slow down and sprint out and uphills and more uphills and more uphills.
Now that's done, the fun begins.
All I know is that I like to play with that edge a bit and just ride near too fast and get away with certain things.
The problem with riding the edge is that finishing the race on a functional bicycle is as much a part of enduro as gravity itself. And any racer will confirm that there are few frustrations in bicycle racing as disappointing as when equipment fails to deliver what the will desires.
I lost my pump and tube on the stage. It got unstrapped on my bike, riding flat out without a rear tire.
Oh, there we go.
It was quite clear to me in the stages that there was going to be a lot of mechanicals and crashes because the stages kind of brought that on. So I just tried to play it consistent all weekend, and like people in front of me were just dropping away and having their own problems. I was just kind of waiting for that, and it paid off.
Put your hands together for
If the goal is winning, then mistakes with a racer's physical training need to be adapted for. Tactical errors understood and altered.
I had some mechanicals and some really dumb crashes, and to pull it all back to fourth and then just off the podium, I was really happy with that one.
Injuries must heal. But what exactly defines a winning race is oftentimes much different than the results on the leaderboard would imply.
For the rest of my life now, I can tell people like, yeah, I won 3 World Enduros, and to me, as you know, just a guy from Ireland that used to be a UPS driver, I think that's a massive achievement, and it's something I'm quite proud of. And yeah, it's class.